All right. Hello, and welcome to video number one of another series, Dragon Quest IX on the Nintendo DS in 2010. Well, 2009 in Japan, 2010 here in North America. This was the first game I had played at the time, shortly after its initial release, the Dragon Quest game, since Part 4, nearly 2 decades earlier, like 18 years earlier. Yes, it's 5 and 6 were never released here in North America until the DS remakes were earlier than this one was, around the time this one was. 7 was out on the PS1 and 01, and 8 was out on the PS2 and 05. But I never really bothered to look for the game. And then the fact that they were on the Sony PlayStation. If, like this game, they'd been on a Nintendo system, I don't know. Oh, I don't think played them earlier, I don't know. But I've never been a big fan of the Sony PlayStation line of consoles. I mean, I know they're big sellers. PS2 is like one of the biggest selling consoles of all time. I get it. A lot of people do like them. It doesn't matter how good the console is. It doesn't have a good game. Anyways, leave the console debates for another time. For now, let's play a game. No, I don't want to do that. Okay, and create your character's looks. Which, is an interesting option, don't get me wrong. It's nice when games do this. It makes it more personal, you can make it look like you, or you can make... But the problem I have with this is a lot of the games that have this option, by the time you start putting armor and helmets on this character, you're not going to see much of his facial features or hair colors or hairstyles anyway, so what's the point? I don't remember if this game is like that or not. Well, I suppose I can at least try to customize it here. Actually, you know what? Never mind. I was thinking about going with a female protagonist and calling her Samus after the lead in Metroid. Nah. Mr. T. Oh, he looks like the hero in 11, sort of. Now I look like a villain. Got that kind of sinister. Oh, I'm spaced. I just keep the normal look. Now, this guy doesn't have a default name that I can tell that I've seen, so just give him my name. as I usually do in such cases where the game I'm playing, the main character don't have a default name. Okay. Oh, I'm an angel, huh? Oh, goody. Yeah. Anyways, like I said, I played this game when it came out or within the first few months of its initial release. I remember not liking it. Like, well, not I didn't like it, but not finishing it. I don't remember why. Probably because there was other games coming out. This one just kind of got. Then I sold my DS for some stupid reason. So, or no, that's right. My DS got lost or stolen. That's what happened. Anyways, yeah. This is the first time I've been playing this game since. Why is it doing that? It must be a mix of the game and the recorder both running at the same time, I guess. It didn't stutter like that when I was just playing the game itself without recording it. Man, this makes no sense. Why is this a cutscene like this running so slowly? You'd think I was running a cutscene in some new, like, what was that? Genshin Impact or Lost Ark or some newfangled game with big graphics, high resolution. That's the word I was looking for. You know, you'd think I was running something like that. It's a measly little DS game, for Christ's sakes. I mean, there's a lot of good DS games, don't get me wrong, but wouldn't think the tech behind a DS game would make a computer run slow. Unless you're talking about a computer from the 80s or something. Oh, well, I guess it shows what I know about technology, eh? Anyways. Uh-oh, those people are about to be ambushed by hamburgers. Or, well, hamburger fixings anyways. Or salads. Well, it's not quite a pickle yet. You got the main ingredient for pickles. Just add the spices and the salts. First battle of the new game, and of course it was slimes. As always, in the main series games at least. Thinking about that since last two might be an exception to that, depending on, I think it's kind of random. You might get those other enemies in around Middenhall Castle to start part two. So yeah. Same with three now that I think about it. But Just usually it seems like slimes are the first enemies you see in the new game. Okay, the idea of giving him blonde hair isn't working out too well. That viewpoint, it looks more pinkish than blonde. Unless I'm just going colorblind. By the way, kind of glossed over it because I was commenting about the protagonist's hair color, the way it doesn't look blonde because of the lighting and whatnot. This guy just told the other person not to grow old. How silly. You can't help growing old. Believe, a lot of people wish they probably wish they could stop their aging processes. But sadly, growing old is part of life. Unavoidable. Unless you want to be really stupid and do yourself in. And yeah, that'd be idiocy. Just so you don't get old, you're gonna. Yeah. Hopefully nobody's that stupid or that pathetic. I mean yeah, never mind. Just don't do that. Growing old ain't that bad anyway. I mean, I am slowly getting there, but the only time I really, like I've said before, the only time I really feel old is when songs I used to like as a teenager are now considered classic rock. Living on a Prayer, We're Not Gonna Take It, you know, the entire 80s hard rock era, you know, now considered classic rock. Like, what? Okay, I'm old? Or like I was saying the other day in one of my Dragon Warrior 4 videos, like every Twitch stream I'm on lately in the chat room, it seems like I'm the oldest one there. Everybody else has gotten into games with Ocarina of Time or maybe A Link to the Past, but yeah, when they were kids. And here I am, been a, you know, well, partially since late '82 with Pac-Man in the arcades during my 5th grade school year, but not really until NES '88. Seems like every Twitch stream I watch, I'm the oldest person in that chat room. Every time, it seems. So yeah, oh well. How does that old saying go, you're only as old as you feel? Anyways, I went into much more detail on that than I had planned on. I was just going to pick up on that guy said, don't grow old, like you can help that. And here I am still talking about it. But yeah, this is one of the things I didn't like about this game when I played it the first time, or first half of the game. The high religion, or the high amount of religious content, however you want to put that, makes me kind of miss the days when Nintendo of America used to censor out anything too heavily religious. But then again, this isn't my first attempt at recording this video. The first attempt I made that same comment earlier today. And since then I've been thinking about that. On one hand, for the most part, that is true. I did like it when Nintendo left religion out of their games. If not on their own, the companies that made the games for them, they would censor that out. However, the only time I can think of that really bothered me, again, thinking about this since early this morning, was Ocarina of Time, the original Fire Temple dungeon theme, the fact that it was edited because of religious worries. Yeah. Okay, so you can't have it both ways, I guess, yeah. I mean, I don't know what the full story behind that, but I've always heard that, you know, Nintendo didn't design or write the music for some of that game. They just chose tracks from other sources. Someone picked that, put it in. They didn't realize that it had chants, blah blah blah, until after the game was set to be released. And as soon as they did, quickly pulled that, changed that music track to what it's been ever since, because they were worried that it might cause a religious reaction with Muslims because of the Allah chants or whatever the case was. But to their credit, Muslims to this day, I've never heard a single Muslim complain about that, even when you play them the original track with the chanting still there. Never once heard a Muslim complain about that. Now, if it was a Christian and the track said something about Satan, devil worship, oh my God, you'd be hearing whining about it to this day. As I say these words now, some Christian would still be whining about, oh, it's satanic. So, yeah. Anyways. Yeah, we all die. What's the point? I mean, what's your point, I meant to say. The Almighty. Is this the same Almighty from the last game at this point? In other words, part 8. Or no, that was 7. Never mind. 7 was the one where you spend the first half of the game with everybody talking about the Almighty, even though he lost. Not very almighty if you lose, are you? Anyways, is this that same? Probably not. Yeah, so a lot of people from the sound of it, which is probably why you can't, or you're not allowed to choose. Everybody would want those two, from the sound of it. The Halo. That's a silly tradition anyways. I mean, no matter where you stand in religious arguments, God exists or God doesn't, God created the world, God did it. I'm not getting into that here, I'm just saying, no matter where you stand on religious arguments or debates, who came up with the idea of angels having halos over their head? I mean, really? Or angels having wings, like birds. Who came up with this crap? Did he just call me stupid? My memory is a veritable black hole? Okay, whatever. Screw you, dude. Is this a place to save your game? Benevolence. Oh yeah, those things. Yeah, that's another thing, by the way. Those benevolence things you get for helping the living people, the mortals. Is this where they got that idea for Skyward Sword? Probably not. Some other game probably had that same idea before either of these ever came out, so yeah. Excuse me. Oh, I can read, okay. Well, I would hope so. I say that because in Dragon Quest V, at least at the starting portions of the game, the hero is too young to know how to read yet. He tried, and a lot of times it says something to that effect. He tries to, but can't read, or something to that effect. here we go again with angel halos and wings. That's another thing. Guardian angels. Don't these poor people just get to enjoy their eternity? Always got to look after someone else? Oh well, I'm not getting into a religious argument here. Believe what you want to believe. Okay, that's where we're supposed to go, but I want to look around a bit. No? I mean, yeah, it doesn't seem like they can see us. I mean, we were standing right in front of that pair earlier. If they did see us, they weren't acknowledging that they saw us. Here we go with the Almighty again. Damn it, that's gonna bug me now. I'm gonna have to look into that. Is this Almighty people talk about here? Is it the same one from Part 7? Are these games somehow connected in that regard? Probably not, but still. I mean, the Almighty is probably just some generic name they gave them to avoid confrontation with real-life religions and the people that believe in them. Christians, Muslims, Buddhists, you know, rather than give their God a real-life name. Just some generic, stereotypical Almighty. You know the way people like to bigger about their religious beliefs, good fucking God. You're evil if you don't believe in my God. You deserve to go to hell for not believing him. Seems like nothing in this world that seems to divide people more easily than religious beliefs or differences thereof. If there is a God, I doubt that's what he intended. Of course, in my opinion, I use the word if there very loosely. Anyways. I don't think I could do anything. Oh, wait, yeah, okay, that's right. I am supposed to go up to the top of this tower. Getting my commentary back to where it's supposed to be about the game. Because again, I don't want to argue religion here, and I shouldn't keep talking about it. The longer I talk about it, the more it just invites comments in the comment section about it. So screw that. Oh, okay, I gotta go talk to him first. That's right. Okay, hold on. Go back in. Sure. Okay, Now we can go up there to the top of the tower like I was trying to a minute ago. Forgot you had to come here and talk to him first. Wait a minute. This ain't supposed to be a dead end. What? That's the way I came in, wasn't it? Isn't it? Huh? Oh, okay, that's what. Yeah, okay, that's better. It's like, what? That's the way I just came in to talk to you. How is it now a dead end going in the opposite direction? Yeah, it wasn't quite the same. Alright, get out of the way, dude. Okay, boom. There you go. Actually, wait a minute. Where was that, by the way? And there's the tree I'm supposed to... But before I do that, where did I see that now? There it is. I don't know what I was thinking earlier, but see a treasure chest, empty it. See what's in it, man. Come on. What's the matter with me? People watching this video were probably thinking the same thing. Hey, dummy! You're too busy yapping. You just passed a treasure chest. Did you even see it? Or something to that effect. Probably maybe a little more vulgar and obscene with their commentary, but you dumb. Yeah. There's a treasure chest right there and you didn't even empty it. Or you didn't even see what was in it. You moron. Anyways, now that I've done that, now we go up here as instructed. This is the Yggdrasil tree. Usually a much bigger tree in games that, other Dragon Quest games. I mean, originally it was just the World Tree in the original second, or no, yeah, I think it was the second game that it first. Yeah, because the first game you wouldn't need revival if you die. There's no one to revive you anyways, other than the king in Tantagel Castle. Part 2 was the one that first introduced the Yggdrasil, or World Tree as I used to call it back then in the NES original. Of course, it was easy to miss in one of those little tiny islands in the southwest corner, south right. Actually, it would be southeast, bottom right, southeast corner of the world map that you can only access once you get your ship. But anyways, point being, you'd think this tree would be much bigger than this. Look at Etrian Odyssey games. Like, what, part 2 I think it was? Okay, wait a minute. back and forth, round and round. Game doesn't look that bad for a DS game. Kind of looks like 7 did on the PS1, which is kind of weird if you think about it. You'd think a PlayStation game would look, I don't know, maybe it's just me. A DS game here that looks almost as, if not as good as a Sony PlayStation game did 9 years earlier. I mean, I try not to judge games by their graphics, having been a gamer since the 80s with games like Pac-Man or Zelda or most of those NES games, you know. It wasn't necessarily about how they looked, but how they played. But still, when I see games like the PS1 original of Dragon Quest VII, I can't help but cringe and wonder what they were thinking graphically there. I mean, the Sony PlayStation had games like Metal Gear Solid, Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy VIII. Then you get to Dragon Quest VII and like, what the? Really? Was this designed for the N64? Not, well, yeah, the N64 or the Super Nintendo originally. You know, kind of like Final Fantasy VII was in its earliest stages. Designed with the Super Nintendo in mind, or this follow-up, the successor to it. Before Nintendo's obsession with cartridges, the N64, and that whole backstory happened. Actually, that probably was somewhat the case, now that I think about it, given the timing of it. The fact that the previous 4 Dragon Warrior games released in America were on the NES, 5 and 6 were on the SNES, so one way or the other, all previous games in that series up to that point were on a Nintendo console. Part 7 was probably wasn't originally intended to be on the next Nintendo system, before Nintendo's obsession with cartridges. Which again wouldn't have been so bad if back then they had the kind of cartridge technology we have today, where you can have 1 terabyte of memory on a little card not much bigger than the tip of a finger. SD cards like for the Switch, you know. If they had that kind of technology back then, a lot of these games would have worked on the N64. But no. Okay. Sorry, too busy talking. I know while I was busy yapping about the backstory of these games, I probably read over that dialogue like 5 dozen times. I know, I sometimes tend to yap too much and not pay attention to what I'm doing on the game. Okay, I was gonna say there's supposed to be someone here waiting to talk to me. Protectorate? Okay, that's a funny word for land, but yeah. Yeah, protectorate. What? Is that some ancient Greek word or something? It sounds kind of like it, like Kid Icarus terminology or something. So I'm on my own now, huh? Solo album. I mean, on the statue, huh? Okay. Oh, dang, this ain't gonna be one of those moments where he was just saying how dumb this Erin, or whatever her name is, how dumb she is. She's right behind me, isn't she? Oh, hi back there! Did I just call you? Oh, yeah, one of those. Would have loved to see her. Did you just call me stupid? Punch him right in the face. What if I could? Something tells me I'm not allowed to do that. My game design program, or programming, whatever. Game design. I can't just make myself visible. Yeah, it is the road out of town. Okay. Further over than I thought. No, never mind. No, I got a map right there. I'm stupid. No, even the animals can't see me. Okay. Oh, goody. Do I have to clean up this mess? Oh. Oh, nasty. Alright, give me like 3 pairs of gloves. 3 for each hand. 3 pairs. And some cleaning chemicals here. Not to mention something to cover my nose. Oh, nasty. Stinky, smelly. What an incredible smell. Not going there. Yeah, you'd better. Next time I'm not cleaning this mess up. Either sit there until you pick it up, or hire someone else to do it for you. I guess that would work too. I'm not doing it for you again. Oh, I can't even net. Oh, yeah, okay. Do I have that crap in my menu? In my inventory, I meant. Okay, what the heck are we supposed to do with this? Seriously, not just in this game, but 7 had that. I think 8 did too. What purpose does this crap, literally, crap serve, gameplay-wise? I'll have to look into that one of these days. I never bother with it. As soon as I accidentally find some, I throw it away. Ew. Quit giving me crap, game. I can't break jars, okay. I mean, used to be kind of comedic in like Oracle of Ages, the trading sequence with the stink bag. Somebody basically craps in a bag and gives it to you, aka the stink bag, quote unquote. had its comedic implications there, but now it just doesn't even have the same comedy or whatever. Hopefully you get the idea there. Now it's just literally horse manure. Okay, where is that? Aren't they over here? What's this? Keepsake ring. Oh yeah, okay, that's right. We're supposed to give that to someone. I remember this sequence right. Can I go down the well? Yep, okay. Nothing down here yet, I'd imagine. Too early for that. Oh, yeah, I probably can't open that yet. Oh. Okay, hand it over. Well, if I can, how come I can't break? Weird design choices here. I can open treasure chests, but I can't break jars. Where are those two kids I was well, listen, well, there they are. Smack them upside the head. Well, you said to introduce yourself to you, or introduce myself to you. That's the only way the game will let me, so hush. Okay. I just did, dude. Okay, talk to them, look down there. Can't remember if this was one of those scenarios where you literally have to talk to everybody. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, well, as long as I'm here, do this, but that's right. I think I had to go into the church. Somebody there that was looking for the prayer ring or whatever that was. I just found an item. Okay, where is that item? Did somebody already take it from me? What? Keepsake ring, that's what it was. Need to go to the village church to give that to somebody there if I remember. Get another one of those. Gratitude crystals is what I'm going to call them. Of course, it's more to it than just that in this case. So if I'm remembering correctly, this also continues the story sequence, plot wall, or whatever you want to call it. guy for cleaning up his crap mess. Well, not his, but his horses. Okay, I thought that was the... Wait a minute. I thought that was the trigger for the next... Oh, okay, yeah, it's leaving. Okay, I knew that had something to do with it. It's now nighttime. Somewhere around... Oh, okay. Oh, no, that's just him. Talks like Yangus in the last game. Last game in series continuation release order at this point, part 8. See, we got that same face mask that people in Pick'em did in part 8. Yep. Only in a video game can you die and not even realize you died. Right. I think you know these. I mean, I guess it may depend on how you died. If you like died in your sleep or something, but sure, I think you have to anyways. Plot progression. Go give these new Spirit Train. Is this Final Fantasy VI? Basically, yeah. Taking the souls of the departed to the, yeah, blah blah. Just like that Phantom Train in Final Fantasy VI. So this is... Oh yeah, okay, I got it. Up a floor. And out the door from here. Let's not make that same mistake I did earlier in this video. Go out the door on the lower level, just have it be that little dead end there. Spend the next 10 seconds wondering what the heck is going on. Like earlier in this video. Wait a minute, how'd he get up here? Yes, I've already been up here. Really? Just when you thought real life religions were ridiculous enough at sometimes. Figs, huh? Fig Newtons? No. Where's that thing going? Okay, who's driving that thing? Whoever it is, fork over your license, Buster. Okay, mate, never mind. Okay, you're... Okay, whoa! Okay, I was gonna say apologies, you're forgiven for your seemingly reckless driving, but, what? So much for heavenly peace. Looks like somebody put a time bomb on that thing. Okay, is this supposed to be like foreshadowing the debut appearance of the game's main villain or something? I don't know, I've never made it far enough into the game to tell. Seriously, I mean, I'm not just playing dumb to avoid spoilers. As serious as I could possibly be, I've never made it far enough into the game to tell. Is this the debut of the game's main villain? Wreaking havoc? His way of saying, hello! I'm here to take over, or whatever it is he's doing. Credits sequence, okay. Scenario and game design and creation, for that matter. The one who came up with this whole franchise, Yuji Horii, however you pronounce his name, I don't know. And again, like I was saying, in the first failed attempt at this video, the guy that I think has worked on all of the main series Dragon Quest games, 1 through 11. I think he's worked on all of them. Unlike Zelda, where Shigeru Miyamoto hands over the reins as producer-director to Anoma after Ocarina of Time. I mean, it's understandable Miyamoto went on to other things, so it's kind of understandable he doesn't have time to make Zelda games anymore with all of his other duties and responsibilities, but still. Immortal now, huh? Whatever you say, Mito. I mean, Mito. I mean. That's what this guy reminds me of, Mito, that little turd in Ocarina of Time's opening stages, you know, the one that wouldn't even let you in to see the Deku Tree until you got the sword and shield. Granted, that was part of the tutorial, game mechanics wise, I get that, but story wise, he was freaking annoying. You were told to go see the Deku Tree. You try to do that, and he won't let you through. Like, dude, get out of my way, or I'm going to push you out of the way, but the game won't let you do that either. That's who this guy reminds me of now. Now it's a moment of Skyward Sword where Bruce was bullying on Link until Zelda comes up, and then all of a sudden he's like, tongue-tied. Well, I wasn't saying anything. Let's get out of here. And yes, I actually have been playing a lot of Skyward Sword lately since the new Switch version released last year. It makes it possible to play the game with normal controls, none of this fly swat or Wii mode crap swatting at flies through a whole Zelda game. I mean, the Wii mode, I know, has a lot of fans that love it. And to be fair, it might work fine in sports games or shorter games, but to have to sit there doing that kind of crap throughout the entirety of a Zelda game just doesn't sound appealing. Never did. That's why I never touched Skyward Sword until just recently when they remade a version of it that doesn't include that kind of control scheme. Where you can play it on normal controls, like any normal video game. Anyways, enough said on that. Just thought I'd mention that since I was making Skyward Sword references. And people that know me from a couple years ago know how much I used to hate that game. Wait a minute. You told me a couple years ago you hate that game. Now you're suddenly making references to it. What happened? Well, Skyward Sword HD on the Switch. That's what happened. Okay, so anyways, so I'm mortal now. Yep, these people can actually see me now. Minstrel, that's like a bard, right? Singer, traveling musician. Okay. Divinization, or how you see how many experience points you need for the next level up, since this is a Dragon Warrior Dragon Quest game. They're sure as heck not going to tell you that in the main status menu. Come on, this is a Dragon Quest game. They don't do that here, except for the remake of 8 and 11. And yes, I know I talk about that all the time, but again, like I've said before, having been a fan of the series since within a month or 2 months at the latest of its initial first game's initial American release in the summer of '89, it's just one of those things that's always bugged me. I'm sorry. Having to go talk to someone just to see how many experience points you need for the next level up. Not being able to see that in the world map as you're grinding, where the experience points actually matter. No, you have to stop what you're doing, go back to the nearest town and talk to someone there. And again, yes, I talk about it a lot, but again, it's just one of those things that for what 33 years now, well, not quite until sometime like September or October of this year, but yeah, going on 33 years now. It's like, why Enix, half of today's Square Enix, was it so hard to program that in your status menus? Anyways, this seems like a good place to end the first video of this series. So, yeah. What? Uh-oh. Ah, crapola. Okay, there it goes. Oh, it was working. Ah, okay. Sorry, my mouse wasn't working for a second. It's kind of hard to end the video without it. Alright, anyways, as I was saying, this looks like a good place to end the video, so thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye!